All right, lads, welcome back to me podcast, Cheaper Than Therapy. Mick Thomas here. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you're doing. Thanks. I'm appreciating. I'm liking it. So yeah, any messages, concerns? I did get some messages. I did get some concerns sent to my Instagram, Mick Thomas Comedy. That's where I answer all my messages. That's where I get them all. So let's talk about that, shall we? All right, I was wrong. How about that, right? Listen to me, ladies. Listen to me. You're not going to get many men out there admitting this. Not many of them out there will do but I was wrong. Not apologizing. Let's not jump the gun here, right? I was wrong, but I'm not sorry. Right? That's what an asshole. Right. So let's start there. I guess I was wrong with the seriousness of this coronavirus. I don't want to beat a dead horse on this now, right? But it's got serious. Not the disease itself, I still don't think. I'd only one of those people, which I was where I was wrong. Don't overreact, man. It's just the fucking media, man. The media, man. They're just trying to boost the economy, man. Have people run out there, man. Right? I kind of was one of those people. Right? Sorry, this noisy water bottle here that I have. I was one of those people. But I kind of still am in relation to, I don't think the disease is going to take down as many people as you know, as it's, there's, when I say they, I mean just people, not doctors, scientists. I'm not saying them, because I always believe in science. I always believe doctors. I'm a very, very big into science and medicine and doctors and intelligent people. But I think the seriousness is now is that the effect it's having on people. People are losing their jobs. Their jobs. Right? That's kind of scary. There's a lot of people that are losing jobs. A lot of comedians and stuff, entertainers. I know a lot of singers, a lot of dancers. I know a lot of strippers, right? Strippers, they're up there. They're no longer waxing that pole anymore with that shiny lube that makes them slide up and down, and it's just Purell all over that. And now the private bits are getting stingy. Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, I apologize for that one. But yeah, man, comedians, you know, everyone's losing out. I don't lose money because every year I make more money from. I mean, I should be, right. That's not me bragging or anything. I should be, because if I'm not, I'm doing something wrong. You know, the price of my gigs go up, meaning I not as in the price that you guys, the audience, pay, but like I demand more money from clubs. I demand more money from casinos. I demand more money from theaters. Because I'm, you know, I get better, I get a bigger following and that kind of stuff as the time goes on. So my numbers are supposed to go up every single year. So I look at my budget at the end of every year. I sit down, I go, all right, what do I make at the end of the year? And the number's supposed to go up. So for me as a comedian, at the end, like all my gigs were postponed. Right? I didn't really have any cancelled gigs. I had postponed gigs. Which means instead of doing them now, hey, the next available gig is like 1, 2 last week. They're available. When are they available? They're available not till, June. Do this again in June. Do one again in September. So at the end of the year, my margin still stays the same, but it just means I kind of have to tighten up. You know what I mean? For like these kind of months. But there's guys that are not like that. There's guys that are to work cruise ship gigs. Especially, I know some comics that do cruise ships, and they that's a lot of money to be losing. Like, cruise ships are done now till April, I think. I could be wrong. So, like, those guys are losing a lot of money, man. It's fucking, it's crazy out there now for entertainers. And I was supposed to live stream a gig tonight for everything that was going on. I felt bad for people who couldn't come out to gigs, and I thought, you know what? There's a lot of comedians out there. And which I'm for, by the way. I'm for a lot of comedians out there who are, you know, trying to sell albums now while they're home. hey, since you're in quarantine, listen to my album and stuff. So I tried to put together a gig, not put together a gig, I was booked on this show tonight at a theatre. And I wanted to kind of just, give something back. Kind of like, just go, hey guys, here's a free show on me. I mean, nothing new. If you'd seen me in the last few months, chances are you would have seen the material anyway. But I wasn't going to, put any of my new stuff out that I've been working on there. But I will make it up for those people. Like, I'm at the comic strip this week. I'm hoping on Wednesday. Why didn't book me on St. Patrick's Day is beyond me. But I'll live stream the gig again for some people that I missed. But I also plan on, I want to give a lot out there, like, because like, these podcasts, now, I mean, you might be listening and going like, no, enough. We've fucking once a week is enough. But I'm going to get more podcasts out there. I've decided to start, even though I don't want to have guests on there, I'm going to have more guests this week. I'm going to try to get, while all this crisis is going on, I'm going to try to get 3 podcasts out a week to you guys with interesting people, funny people, I want to get some doctors on. I have some, I got some friends who, I just want to mix it up a little bit. I want to do that now. I want to, not just that's the direction I want to take the podcast. I don't want to fucking try aim to be the next Joe Rogan. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't worry. We weren't worried about that. I don't plan on going on that way. Just you constantly, he has got these fascinating guests on. But I just think it's going to be easier for me to get some comedians on, to get something new out to you guys 3 days a week. While all this is going on, just in case you're quarantined and you run out of fucking podcasts. Trust me, you're not going to run out of podcasts. There's an infinity amount of podcasts that are out there. So, but anyway, I want to do my part. I feel as an entertainer and as a creator, I want to do my part. But so that's kind of all I want to say on my high horse, on my aren't I great, aren't I such a nice person. But, it's fucking scary, lads. Isn't it, though? It's scary out there now. I went to Best Buy yesterday. Best Buy is an electronics store. For those of you who are not in the US. And I needed a laptop. I need a new laptop. Mine's bollocks. And I went in to look around, And I overheard a guy... I saw whatever. I'm not a tech guy. I go, what does that do? This, that, the other. All right, that sounds like what I'm just talking to the guy. And then I heard him say, another guy to a customer, he said, like, no, all our webcams are sold out. Like, they're selling the webcams. Like, is that the new way? Is that how people are just communicating now? I guess people are forced to stay home from their job and just, like, webcam in. Or maybe people are just trying to make money by coming, like, maybe I should have, like, webcam, right? I could do that. Just put a camera on my computer. And just maybe have you guys pay money to watch me do shit. Right? Weird sexual stuff. Right? Oh yeah, let me see you eat soup. Yeah, donate $5 in the tip jar and then I'll eat soup. Hot soup and let it drip down my chest. All the webcams are gone. Hey man, it's fucking bad, right? It's bad when Disney closes its doors. Fucking Disney World, Disneyland, Euro Disney. They're all closing their doors. That ain't good. That ain't good if the mouse is going, hey man, listen, fuck that shit. Let's just close it down. It's not good out there. We're out there with people, and it's kind of cool that you don't want to talk to somebody now, which is good, we know that's what I am, right? So imagine being in the Disney World, which anyone who really knows me knows it's one of my favourite places on earth. I don't really mind the crowds there because I'm focused on what I do. I have a great time there. But just, that's closed, man. There's something, that's when you kind of is a gauge of how serious this is. And again, I don't think the disease is going to wipe out so many people. I don't think this is it. This is our Black Death. This is our plague. Remember that in Interview with the Vampire? I'm showing my age there. Remember that movie when Brad Pitt's walking through France and it was during the time of the Black Death? Monsieur, turn around. The plague is this way. I don't think that's this. It's our next one. I don't think it's the one that's going to wipe out a whole. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those guys who, fucking people die from gun control problems or drink driving. More people drive. Yeah, I get they do. But I'm not saying this disease is going to wipe us all out. But I'm definitely worried about how it's affecting us on an economical platform, on a standard like that, right? On a scale. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to sound smarter than I am. I'm looking at how it's affecting us on an economical scale. We are, everyone's losing their jobs. Not everyone. That's fucking an over-exaggeration. Kids are left home from school. Fuck me. It's like Thanksgiving, right? It's like Thanksgiving now, where nothing good is opening and you're forced to stay with your family. How terrible is that? Hanging out with your family for 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. Being around your family. I don't give a fuck how much you love somebody. 24 hours a day around them is way too fucking much. Way too much. Holy shit. 24 hours a day. Fuck off. For 2 weeks. I just got an email today. My kids' school are closed for 2 whole weeks. That's ridiculous. But man, look, if that's what it takes to get everything back on track, if that's what it takes to get, this whole thing over and done with, then move. Let's move on with it. Let's get this fucking 2 weeks move. I'm liking the stay away from each other. I'm liking the not shaking hands now. I was at a gig tonight, at a fundraiser. I do it every year. I don't charge for it. I don't get paid anything. It's just to raise money for this old abandoned theatre. And I do it every year, and it's a great success. And this is the one I'm supposed to live stream from. But usually when I go in there, it's all hugs and handshakes with the staff. And it was nothing this year. I mean, I hugged my buddy Kate. She's been running for years, and I love Kate. So I gave her a nice big hug. But everyone else can go fuck off. I was just like waving to people. So I love that aspect, that we're not hanging out, touching each other anymore. That's great. I like to keep your distance. I like that stuff. Keep your distance. Don't come near me. And this isn't my world now. This is the world I've always wanted, where you don't have to be near people. You don't have to touch them. You don't have to hug them. And I am a hugger with people I love. I genuinely am. I walk in, I see someone. I go to one of the comedy clubs, and one of my buddies, haven't seen him in a while. It's one of those like bang, handshake, pull him in for the old hug, and that's nice. That's healthy, I think. But to be around other people like that, with handshake, and people are dirty fuckers, man. People are dirty fuckers. You see them after a show and they sneeze into their hands, and they want to shake hands with you. And then if you don't, like, oh, look at you, Mr. Fucking, I'm too big to shake hands with the little people. First of all, I'm just a comedian, so shut the fuck up with that stuff. But I'm liking this thing now. I'm liking this. I'm going to the gym now. There's very few people there. Do you know what's happening in my nose right now? I actually kind of have a little tingle that I was going to sneeze, but I thought if I sneezed on this podcast, it would come across like it was forced. Oh, I think it's coming. Wow, I actually sneezed on the podcast. Holy shit, that's fucking funny. People are going like, oh my God, hang up the fucking phone. Turn it off. I got corona listening to this podcast. Holy shit. That was funny. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm at the gym now, and it's like there's no wait for the machines. I wipe it down before. You know what I did? I went to Home Depot. Home Depot's a big massive hardware store for those of you who are not in the US. And I bought those gloves. You know those pack of gloves where you get the red on the inside. It's just like dipped in red paint, dipped in blue paint, and you use it for yard work. So I bought a whole pack of 20 of those, and I go to the gym. I lift weights with them, obviously. And then when I'm walking at the door, I throw the gloves in the garbage. And that's what I do. But I wipe down the machine before I use it and after I use it. The gyms are kind of empty, so the treadmills are fucking great. Like, I'm like 6 people. I still go to Planet Fitness, by the way, which I am very aware that's probably where you go to get coronavirus and most other diseases. But my friend, he was like, yeah, gyms are a big place to get this coronavirus. So you really want? Oh, really? Is that why? So you're telling me you've been just cautious for 37 years, you fat fucker? That's the reason you don't go to a gym? You can't live like that. But yeah, man. So I'm liking the distance thing. I'm liking that we've all spread out. But stay at home. Stay at home, guys. Let's rotate. I think we should do like a lottery, right? Day 1, you guys stay home. Day 2, fucking odd numbers stay home. Evens stay home the next one. That'd be a nice little system to do. You know, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's pull together, guys. Let's work as a team, as a unit. And we can go back to fucking hating each other in 2 weeks. How about that? We all come together as a group and find some humanity, right? Let's find some humanity with each other and support with each other and help each other, right? Stop buying all the fucking toilet roll. What is that about? What the fuck is going on with the toilet roll? I go to supermarkets and all the toilet roll is... What the fuck? What kind of shitting are you doing? What kind of shites are you taking? How often are you shitting? Just look at shit and jump in the shower. That's all you got to do. It's not fucking hard. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You shit and jump in the shower. I've done that. That's happened many times, right? You're going out in the night on the town. You're going on the town. You got a show. You're like, I'm fucking going to shower. I'm going to get... And the second you get a shower, like, oh, fucking hell, I got to go to the bathroom. Number 2, coming up. Number 2. What do? Jump right back in the shower again. Give it the old rinsey-roo, right? The old shine-a-rooney. In you go. Out you go. You don't have to fucking... And when I wipe my arse, I'll be honest with you, I make like a boxing glove kind of out of the toilet roll. Like I just fucking roll it up like I'm going to fight. Big fucking fistful of toilet roll. Now what? People are just taking little squares off? What is this shit? Only a few hundred years ago we were shitting in our hands and throwing them at each other. Go to the zoo, you still see that. Come on. Fucking toilet roll. Out of everything, that's what we're ramsacking. Is a toilet roll. I walked around the supermarket the other day and I bought my meat for the week because, again, I'm still on a carnivore diet because Joe Rogan told me to do it. And I bought me big rumps of meat, me bacon, turkey sausages. I bought all of that, right? People running around grabbing toilet roll right in front of my eyes. People stocking up on ice cream, you fuckers. You're the first to go in the apocalypse, you ice cream grabbing bastards. You grab rice, you grab proteins, you grab canned tuna. Anything with protein and grain in it, that's what you need. These are... I don't know, man. Again, I go back to what I said on my last podcast, that the fucking coronavirus, if you could go after stupidity, that would be great. I'm not talking about mental illness, people who haven't deformed, their brains haven't deformed properly. I'm just talking about fucking idiots. Just have the coronavirus go and get them. Just get them. Fucking stocking up on ice cream and pizzas. Jesus Christ. My brother sent me a picture. My brother sent me a picture of my dad's grave. Because you know my dad, I said this before, whatever, I don't need to dwell on it again. My dad died a few weeks ago. And he... So my brother sent me a picture of the grave. And there's no headstone on it yet, because in Ireland you wait about 6 months before you put a headstone on. Because the earth hasn't settled correctly. So if you put a headstone on... Because we bury our headstones into the ground. We don't just flat, you know what I mean? We don't just drop a marble thing on top of it. We dig our headstones kind of almost like an iceberg type thing, if that's the way to explain it. You dig it in, and so you have to wait till the earth settles before you add. So it's just like a wooden cross with his name on it. And my brother sent a picture over, and I put it on my Facebook and Instagram. And he said, my dad's really taking this isolation thing too far. That's fucking great. Oh, shit. He's right, though. It's fucking funny. But yeah, look, I'm going to say one thing now about this whole thing. Here's what I just, I realized too. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but here's what I heard. And by the end of this week, my numbers might be off, or by the time you listen to this podcast, you might go, well, that's bullshit. Here's what I looked up statistics and from my news source, so forgive me if I'm wrong. I've been saying this from day one, right? When I was in Ireland, I think it was 2001. No, it wasn't. It was earlier than that. It was probably 98, I think. 98, 99 or 2000. And Ireland got hit with foot and mouth disease, right? Which is a disease that the cows get. And Ireland's economy is really agriculture. That's it. So if you were to fuck with our agriculture and our economy, Ireland would have collapsed. So what they did was immediately shut down the country. Immediately locked the doors. You couldn't get in and you couldn't get out. That was it. Sorry. Couldn't get in, couldn't get out. The end. And I said, if this was this fucking serious, close the doors, lock them up, that's it. Right? You know who did that since January? Russia. As of right now, from my sources, you know how many cases of coronavirus are in Russia? Not one. Not one, because they locked their fucking doors. Now, some people are going to be like, you know, Russia probably started, you know, with Trump and the Russians and the Putins and the... Yeah, we get it. I know your conspiracy theory bullshit. Right? I know, and they're probably not telling you. I'm not political. I'm not getting on that road. But there's something to be said. Lock your fucking door. And look, let me go on record and say something else, right? Before I say this, I'm admitting this is ignorant. This is ignorant, but fuck me, China. What are you doing? Every time something happens, chances are you guys fucking did something. You guys fucked up. I love Chinese people. That's me doing the political thing. Like, I love Chinese people. I can say that now. That means I love Chinese people, so I'm just about to insult you. That's what comics do, by the way. They go, I have a black friend. Insert black joke here. I have a gay friend. Insert gay joke here. My friend is white. Insert white joke here. Right? That's what comics do. But I have a lot of Chinese friends. I really do. I love Chinese people. Fucking innovative people. Smart people. But fuck me, what are you doing over there? Eating fucking bat shit? Look at whenever you have a fucking disease, you guys are fucking probably behind it. Stop it. Please stop it. Or if not, we're going to just close our doors to you, right? We're just going to lock our... Why don't we do... Here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand, right? If you have a friend that comes over to your house who you love, right? So China... We're going to talk about China in this case, right? China, you're a friend and we love you. But let's go back to your friend. Let's say you have a house. You have a brand new house. And you invite your friend from China over. And every time he comes into his house... Not from China. Let me start that again. You invite your friend over to your new house. And every time he comes in the door, you look down and you go, Did you just walk dog shit on my carpet? And you go, yeah, man, I'm sorry. You fucking clean it up. You get all the fucking products. You scrub the fucking shit out of it. You get the dog shit out of the carpet. 2 weeks later, he comes over again. You go, hey, man, what's going on? Not too bad. Did you fucking wipe dog shit all over my fucking floor again? Oh, man, I'm so sorry. Like, what would you do? After a while, you got to say, he's not coming over to my house. I'm not bringing my friend over to my house. I know you're going to say, like, just leave his shoes outside the door. I could do that, but I'm just going to stop inviting my friend over. Right? Kenny, you're not coming over anymore because you fucking put dog shit on my house 2 times 3. Dog shit on my house, shame on you. Dog shit on my house twice, shame on me. Right? So, a bit of a metaphor there. Bit of a metaphor. China, you're my best friend, but dog shit is your coronavirus. Does that make sense? Am I out of line? Is that ignorance? Just my opinion. You tell me. Write in. Mick Thomas Comedy, guys, on Instagram. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to go ahead. I got gigs this week. I'm at the comic strip this Wednesday. Everything else is fucking cancelled. But you might... I'll let you know when I'm back up again. But I will have shows, guys. I'll have interesting people on there. I'll have doctors. I'll have motivating speakers. I'll have comedians on there. I'm going to try to get some stuff out to you. But, guys, please stay safe. If the government says stay indoors, fucking just stay in. Stay in. I know the government are going to try to do a drill and they want us to stay in so they can control us. Probably right. Just fucking stay in. Put your feet up. Frozen 2 just came out on fucking Disney+. Guys, enjoy yourselves. Please be safe. Thanks for listening to the episode. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate you. Good luck to you out there now. Be safe. Be clean. Wash your hands. You don't need that much toilet roll. Thanks so much, everybody. Good luck to you. Good luck to you all now. Bye-bye. It's the Mick Thomas. It's the Mick Thomas Show. Cheaper than therapy.